Northern Group claims Hakeem Baba-Ahmed quit due to VP Shettima being sidelined. Is that not enough reason for him to quit? If the person that you are supposedly advising as the vice presidential advisor, that's his job. But the person that you're supposed to be working for, he's being sidelined. He's not allowed to do his job. Shettima has complained that, they're not allowing him to do his job as a VP. So obviously, Baba-Ahmed also will not be able to do his job as the advisor. So is it not okay for him to say, okay, I'm resigning, I'm not going to stay here? If that is the reason, well, I think he has a reason. If you are employed for a job and then the job that you're employed for, you are not doing it, instead they are giving you excuses. So, of course, you resign and go and look for another job now. The Kaduna Solidarity Vanguard has expressed strong reservations over the recent resignation of Dr. Hakeem Baba-Ahmed, our special advisor on politics to Vice President Kashim Shettima, describing the move as politically opportunistic and self-serving. The group accused Baba-Ahmed of leveraging public trust for personal advancement, describing his political choices as an attempt to manipulate public sentiment rather than engage in genuine service. The chairman, Lawal Tinubu, in a statement said Baba-Ahmed's resignation reveals a deeper political narrative that should not be ignored by the public. He said that Baba-Ahmed's resignation reveals a deeper political narrative that should not be overlooked. This opportunistic shift, perceived as an attempt to manipulate public sentiment, undermines the integrity of political engagement. Northern people have endured substantial hardship, deserve leaders who genuinely advocate for their interests rather than those who seek to express their trust for personal gain. Such deceptions will inevitably be with resistance. Dr. Baba-Ahmed's tenure in office has been characterized by a series of antics that have now been thoroughly exposed as how his resignation is not a principled stand for or an act of integrity. Rather, it is a calculated move by an individual who has consistently prioritized personal gain over the interests of the people they claim to represent. I don't understand when resigning is not a problem. The job that they employ me for, I cannot do it. The person I'm working for, they are not allowing him to do his job. So, of course, I'm going to resign. Which one could be all this Oyinbo because I resigned? It is evident that his initial acceptance of the appointment was driven by the allure of financial rewards rather than a genuine commitment to serving the Nigerian populace. It is important to highlight that Dr. Baba-Ahmed's departure comes on the heels of a realization that the Vice President himself has been sidelined in the current political landscape. It is well. With a budget allocation of only 36 billion naira to the office, it became clear that the environment was not conducive for his aspiration. Faced with this constraint, Dr. Baba-Ahmed chose to abandon his post, opting instead to return to the public sphere as an activist. Is it not better? At least you'll be able to do something rather than be in a place where you're idle, you're not doing anything. We must question his motives. What motives? What motives? I beg. Is he truly committed to the cause of the people, or is he merely seeking to continue his pattern of deception among the gullible segment of our population? The group called on Northerners to question the motives of Baba-Ahmed's resignation and re-emergence in the public discourse. People should go and find something else to do. David Taiwo says politicians and Nigerian stakeholders always have English language used to back up their criminal agenda. Cash in digital assets says even secondary school student knows that the office of the VP is always on standby till clarion call arise. The North should stop finding excuses to overturn the power back to the North before the right time. Of course, he will be on standby, but at least he should still have some duties delegated to him. Like, the president cannot be everywhere, He cannot be everywhere. There are some places that the VP too will be assigned. Okay, you go there, oversee me there, go and do things for me there. But it's like, they say he used to travel, at least with the president in France. He too, I heard that he traveled to another place. But what exactly are the things that he's going to do over at the places that he's traveling to? If Ike is traveling now, we will know the thing that he wants to go and do them. Even most of the time, they say they are going for medical checkup. If the president goes to France, they'll say this is what he went to do. Even though most of the time they'll say, oh, he went for medical checkup. But the VP, you really do not know anything about him. You don't know about his movement. You don't know anything. You just say the VP has traveled. You don't even know when he travels safe. You don't know what exactly he's doing. So if Baba-Ahmed doesn't also have a job description again, isn't it better that he resigns? So what is all this? I don't understand. Adegoke Bayere says the VP office is a spare tire office used only when required. Abi, that was how Prof. Oshibajo was sidelined too. But at least most of the time you see Oshibajo coming. At least there was a time he was like acting like the president. The president was not around for some period of time, and he was there. He was working. But now this person, well, I don't know. Okay, Kevin says all their plan will fail them. Tinubu is not Jonathan. 2027 is clear for Jagaban. Oh, it's clear. This era is for South and not North until 2031. The North can be fully come out presidency anything short of this. I beg. Pius Omorin says twisting everything to suit objective. Why is VP sidelined and this group is targeting Hakeem? Do you get like is somebody else that was sidelined? The VP, Baba-Ahmed resigned. So why are you facing him? What's his business? If he cannot do the job that he's paid to do, maybe he doesn't want to be idle and says, I'm going to resign. So what motive do you people think he has? I don't understand this. Everything must go their way. If nothing is going their way, they will start agitating. What's their problem? Austin Ra says, when would they not ever be satisfied? I'm telling you, in inclusion, they are always complaining. Always complaining. If it was their person that was there now, that was the president, I'm sure they will not be complaining that, Shettima was sidelined. Their wala is too much. Always complaining. They ruled this country faulting our demographic fault lines for over 8 years. All complaints fell on deaf ears. If Shettima is not comfortable, he should also resign, Abi, if you are not doing your job, just like Baba-Ahmed has resigned. If you think that you are being sidelined, you are not doing your job, because he himself has come outside to say that, it's Tinubu's son that is doing his job for him. He's not doing his job. Resign now. Resign. Abi, which kind of wahala? Andy Oko says APC is afraid of what will come out thereafter. That's why they started talking before Baba-Ahmed will say anything. Now Kade Akini says it means you guys learned bad things fast. A Hausa girl hardly works. They depend on position. More reason hotel is a profitable business in a place like Kano. Okay. Sandy says, now person resign and it became your headache. I don't understand. I say I know they work again. I resign. You're saying I have motive. What motive do you think I have? Don't be small wahala. Well, listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.